Maiyegun diary, now you be number one.
Maiyegun lawamo, dodo.
Maiyegun diary, now you be.
Oloye Sunday Igboho committed no crime. The 12 Yoruba heroes that they locked up in the DSS cell illegally. And then eventually, when they managed to bring them to court, they were granted bail with some stringent conditions attached. They met the bail conditions only for them to be told that the judge that would sign their release wasn't available. Well, why that is going on, the DSS who illegally kidnapped them and nobody has been held responsible. They killed 2 people in his house. He did nothing. He committed no crime. Well, they are also asking another court to give them another authorization. The one they didn't get in the first place when they invaded Oloye Sunday Igboho's house. Well, they are asking the court now to give them authorization to keep our brothers and sisters in detention. Well, they told us yesterday that they found another judge that will eventually sign their release. We are following that up. Malamu had his nose bloodied today when he decided to go back to court to, upturn the court order that stopped the Nigerian government, Malamu, and the rest of them, including the DSS, from arresting and then harassing Oloye Sunday Igboho. It is a tough one. We will crack it tonight. Thank you. Tonight as well, I'm going to try and get into your mind, get into your head, positively, by the way, if you would let me. And that is why, if you are watching Maiyegun's Diary tonight, I want to ask you to please listen with an open mind. Do not come with your own predetermined conclusion about anything. Let's share all this. Let me break everything down for you. Maybe I will be able to help you get an answer quickly to what has been a puzzle to you for a while. I want to tell you I want to tell you as well tonight on how the Taliban came back to power, how the catch and release, pardon, forgiveness for those considered to be terrorists. Yes, those who have this ideology that many of us are scared of, in case if we ever get caught up in their madness, right? So those who have this ideology, they were in government for 5 years, 1996 to 2001, when America invaded Afghanistan. Many of those Taliban fighters, many of those Taliban, loyalists and the rest of them who laid down their arms, they surrendered. Some of them didn't surrender, but many of them who surrendered were later recruited into the Afghanistan army, Afghanistan police, and they ended up kind of worse off in the end, whereby it was easier for just a 75,000 strong Taliban to stage a comeback against over 400,000 strong military of Afghanistan. Nigeria is on that same journey, and you, as a person, should know. Something happened yesterday, and today people reacted to it. It happened in Edo, where they decided to coronate another sultan. This time around, it will be called Sultan of the Shua people in Edo. Now, that's a sultanate in Edo State right before your face. People said, when you talk about these things, you are probably trying to promote a propaganda. But it is not. It's real. It's obviously real. But they said people are paranoid. Why are you paranoid? What is it? Let them have their sultan. Let them have their emir. But Edo State people rejected that, and their government responded. I'll share that with you as well tonight. We will not have too much to dabble into, but these 3 points that I'm going to share with you tonight, especially on the haunting of Oloye Sunday Igboho, are more reason why we should all continue to push and fight that he must never, ever be returned to Nigeria for his own safety, because these guys are desperate, and the desperation that we can't really explain, but as well, to us, it borders on the fact that we have somebody like Oloye Sunday Igboho, who told the Yorubas, the young Yorubas, home and abroad, that if we don't stand up all together, bond together in one, with one determination, and then with one force, right? Those who those who are supposed to be the gatekeepers for the Yoruba people in the project Nigeria, they have compromised enough that they are so scared to defend Yoruba land. Oloye Sunday Igboho came out and he said, we have to do it. We will have to stand up and defend our communities, our vulnerable people that are easy targets for these marauders, these invaders, because the government of Nigeria has abandoned them. Oloye Sunday Igboho became a target. He became a target of the same government that abandoned the people that, people abandoned, people who are under the attacks of the invading terrorists in Oyo State, in Ogun State, in Ondo State, Ekiti State, Osun State. Some things that have prompted the Yoruba governors, including all the southern governors, to finally come out to say, you know what? The only way to end this madness is for us to ban open grazing. Oloye Sunday Igboho is a product of a failed system where people became vulnerable. They became vulnerable to the point that paying ransom to terrorists that will never be arrested, will never be prosecuted, was almost our order of the day until this movement took a new dimension. While this came up, there was already